Welcome to the Blackpool Magic Convention, the heart of the magic world, where magicians, enthusiasts, and fans gather to celebrate the art of magic. In this survival guide, I'll equip you to everything you need to know to have an unforgettable experience. The Blackpool Magic Convention, established in 1926, is the largest magic convention in the world, drawing magicians and enthusiasts from across the globe. Held annually in Blackpool, England. It has grown significantly over the years, attracting around 3,500 attendees each year. The convention features performances, workshops, and lectures from renowned magicians, making it a vital event for anyone passionate about the art of magic. With nearly a century of history, it continues to be a cornerstone of the magic community, offering a unique platform for learning, networking, and inspiration. But let's start off with the most important thing, getting there, because if you don't get there, you won't be there. Arriving at the airport, here you have two options, either the Manchester Airport or the Blackpool Airport. I usually go to the Manchester Airport, and so does every magician. Most magicians anyway. They usually go to the Manchester Airport. It's a completely normal airport. There's shops if you have free time, there's restaurants, fast food, supermarkets if you get hungry, and also a smoking area outside for the smokers. You walk around the airport for not even 5 minutes and you'll arrive to the train station. You can either get the tickets online, or there's machines where you can get the tickets. There's like 7 or 8, but the only problem is they only accept pounds, they don't accept cards, none of that. But don't worry, because right next to these machines, there's a booth where there's an actual employee, an actual person working there, and there, no problem, they accept cards, coins, they literally accept any kind of currency. Only thing is, whenever you get your change, you have to get it in pounds, but that's not really big of a deal. At least you're getting to Blackpool. And you need to take the train to Blackpool North. You have quite a bit of free time while you're going from Manchester train station to the Blackpool North train station, so instead of scrolling on your phone, do something useful like practice some tricks that you can show people and other magicians at the Ruskin, or you can even just go and plan all the lectures and shows you need to see and make the times collide. I've already done mine yesterday, but you probably have to. Once you arrive at Blackpool North, you probably want to go and head to your accommodation, but little tip, before you book your accommodation, check how far away it is from the Winter Gardens. And I'm not even joking, I've met some people that just to save a little bit of money, they go all the way to the seaside and get some hotels on the pier. And I'm not even joking, they say they save money on the hotel, but then they end up spending the money that they save plus more on taxis to get from the hotel to the Winter Gardens. And I'm pretty sure that since you're there from early in the morning to the early hours of the next morning doing magic, I don't think as soon as you wake up, you want to be doing a 20-minute walk in the freezing cold Blackpool at 9 a.m. And then at night, that you're probably going to be back from the Ruskin at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 a.m. doing magic and drinking, you're going to go back 20 minutes. No, you really don't want that. Plus, you can also get cheap hotel rooms close to the Winter Gardens. But either way, always book your accommodation way before the convention, because rooms are going to finish. And second of all, whenever you do go to Blackpool and maybe you're getting the accommodation the week before, they're going to take advantage of the Blackpool Magic Convention since there's 4,000 people coming in the city all at once, so they're gonna put the prices sky high. And trust me, the rooms do finish. If you walk through Blackpool, there are so many B&Bs and hotels, and on their window there will be a sign. Literally in every hotel there will be no vacancy sign, meaning they can't accept any more people coming in because they're absolutely full to the brim. What tickets should you get? Well, me personally, I would recommend you get the ticket for the whole thing. Blackpool Magic Convention only lasts 3 days, a Friday, Saturday and Sunday, plus there's a day before all of these for an auction, and people normally just meet up and jam before the convention. While some people think that the Blackpool Magic Convention ticket prices are extremely high, I think they are so cheap because think about it. You're spending that amount of money, but in that amount of money, the ticket includes all the lectures, all the evening shows, the gala shows, the after shows, so the shows that are after the gala show, the talks, the crazy dealer room. You can't get better prices in any convention. But again, you can also get just a day pass to see everything that specific day. What to do? Plan ahead. I can't stress this enough. You cannot see everything. You just can't. You will have to choose. So as I said, either at home or on the way to Blackpool on the train, make a list of what you want to see, including lectures, evening shows, and the after shows. And next week, I'm going to be posting 4 more videos about the Blackpool Magic Convention, talking about the lectures, the one-man shows, the evening shows, the after shows, so then you can organize your list while watching my video, or maybe my video is the thing that helps you organize it. Let's not forget that the Blackpool Magic Convention has an amazing app. It tells you what lectures and shows there are while you're seeing the app, tells you what the lectures and the shows are about, tells you where you need to go, and the best feature of all of them, if you're interested in a lecture or a show, there's a little button that you can press that says remind me, and whenever the show or the lecture starts, it will tell you where you need to go, and it will send you a message at that very time the lecture starts, or sometimes even a little bit of time beforehand, so then you have time to get there. And then, there's so much more. It even tells you where specific dealers are, so much more. Download it. Watch the lectures and the evening shows. I can't stress this enough. Do not just stay the full 3 days in the dealer room. The dealers will stay there. The lectures and the evening shows, they won't stay there. They're there, they happen once, boom, they're gone. The dealers, at least you walk in, maybe an item is sold out, but they will still be there. They are some of the best shows and lectures ever. There is such good materials for everyone and anyone. I got material from a mentalist, and I don't do mentalism, I do comedy. So always go and see lectures, even if you're not interested. Maybe you have an hour or two. Don't spend them all in the dealer hall. Okay, yeah, the dealer hall is cool, but go and see some lectures. Your ticket includes all of those lectures as well, all of the shows. And go and see, because there is material for everyone and anyone. Especially the gala shows. There is always somebody at the convention that will not come to the gala shows and will just stay in the Ruskin to drink a beer or two while talking to other magicians. The thing is, it's fine, it's absolutely fine. But you can do that after the gala show. That's what normally people do. They see the gala shows, they go and eat something, and then they go to the Ruskin to have a drink, and then stay there until the early hours of the morning. So they stay in the pub while the gala show is on. Then everybody go to the Ruskin, something crazy happened at the gala show, and then they didn't go to the gala show and they amped up regretting all of the convention just because they want to drink a beer. The Ruskin does stay open until late, and I am going to be talking about the Ruskin and the House of Secrets later on in this video, so stay tuned. Don't buy things you don't need. I know it's hard, maybe it's your first year, you walk in a dealer room, it really is a magician's paradise. It's Santa's workshop for magicians. Set a budget or make a list of things you need, and once you get all the things that you need, go and explore new tricks, go and explore new material, just do anything, but don't buy things you don't need. There is so much to see in the dealer hall that you will just not even realize that you spend thousands of pounds on things you will never use. And listen, we've all been through it, including me, so this is an actual tip. Don't be afraid to ask for a photo, an autograph, don't be afraid to say hi. In that convention, there is literally magicians, there is literally world-class magicians, magic's idols, just walking around, or they'll be in the pub having a drink with you. Like, literally, it's crazy, but it's true. Think about this. We all have something in common in that place, in the Winter Gardens. We all have the same passion and love for magic. So go and get that autograph, go and get that photo, go and say hi, meet that new person. And that leads to my next point, the Ruskin and the House of Secrets. In case you don't know what these are two pubs where magicians usually meet up after the convention ends. And realistically, the House of Secrets is just outside the Winter Gardens, and the Ruskin is about a 2-minute walk from the Winter Gardens. Now, the House of Secrets is a lot smaller than the Ruskin, but it's a lot more intimate, and usually the bigger names will go there so then they don't get jumped on by everybody. But again, the Ruskin is the Ruskin. It's the conventions pub. I mean, it's this massive, different rooms, 2 stories of just places to sit, to drink, to enjoy magic, and to jam until the early hours of the morning. Most times, the best things don't happen in the convention or at the gala shows, but they actually happen at the Ruskin. So please, after the gala shows, do not go back to your hotel room. This only happens once a year. Enjoy the convention as much as possible. The convention isn't just the Winter Gardens, it's the Ruskin, it's the House of Secrets, it's going to a restaurant with some magicians, meeting up in your Airbnb, in your room, anything with different magicians. So please, just go there. Maybe the Ruskin, there's people you don't know. Go there, show them a trick, ask them if you can sit with them. They will not say no. They'll just be, oh, there's a new friend, there's a new person that wants to be here with us. Like, they will let you be with them, so do not be nervous about anything. Very quick things, dress warm. Blackpool is extremely cold during February, and get some sleep. Like, I get it, you're gonna be until like 5, 6, 7 a.m. at the Ruskin or the House of Secrets doing amazing tricks, doing great connections, but you're gonna need energy for the next day. These are 3 full days of full magic and jam. So yes, get the full of it, but get some sleep. And another thing, arrive in advance, arrive a little bit early. I usually arrive 2 or 3 days before the convention, so then I have time to get my pass and there's no line. And trust me, if this is your first year coming to the convention, these are not any lines. These lines last hours. So pro tip, arrive early. Here's things not to do. Now, please always be respectful towards the organizers, the performers, and the people that attend the convention. Because the worst thing that happens at these kind of conventions is that people just start talking in the middle of a lecture or a show like they're in a pub. Now, they're not in a pub. They're in the middle of a lecture or a show that a performer or a lecturer has been preparing for the past year or so. And there's also people around you that have been waiting to see this performer for the past year or so. Also, when you go and add it up, Blackpool isn't a cheap holiday. I mean, there is the tickets to the convention, the plane tickets, the train tickets, the taxi rides, the food, the accommodations, the tricks you're gonna go and buy, all the other things. They slowly add up, and it is a pretty good amount of money. So some people even save up the entire year or more just to come to the convention itself, so don't ruin it for them. Plus, magicians look forward to the convention for the entire year. Like, as soon as this convention is going to end, we are all going to be thinking and looking forward to the Blackpool Magic Convention 2026. And if you want to go and have a chat, don't have the chat in the middle of a lecture or a show. There's a beautiful bar in the Winter Gardens called the Winter Gardens Pub. And even if you don't talk in the middle of a lecture or a show, I would recommend you go and visit the bar. One, the staff is so nice and so good to you. Second of all, magicians hang out there the whole day. It's like, instead of going to the Ruskin and going walking, that's the Ruskin of the convention while the convention is on. I've had some crazy encounters there, so definitely visit that pub, and do not talk in the middle of lectures and shows, because don't ruin it for everybody. Not planning ahead. As I said, plan ahead. I mean, make a list of the things you want to go and see, lectures, shows, anything, and before you go out of your hotel room in the morning, go through the list and go and set some alarms on your phone of when that thing is on, so then you don't miss it. Also, just go in the Blackpool Magic Convention app, go in that specific lecture or show you want to go and see. You can do as many as you want and press the button remind me, and that will send a message to your phone whenever that lecture starts to remind you where it is and at what time it is. And always go a little bit beforehand, because sometimes you will find huge lines and then you'll just take the line and then you don't even have a seat at the lecture and you just have to stand up and you're not going to enjoy it as much. Or maybe if you don't go there on time, if you just go there on time, there will already be a huge line, and sometimes they don't even let you in because the seats are done. This sometimes happens with the international close-up or these kind of shows in the middle of the evening. Don't overpack. I mean, I've seen magicians bring over 10 kilos worth of tricks in their bag or in their suitcase to show other magicians, but then at the end of the convention they go in their bag and go, oh, I actually brought some tricks to show, and they never actually show them. Sometimes they bring like 20 different outfits, and at the end of the week they actually just wore a single pair of jeans and they change their shirt every now and then. This also brings me to my next point, which is make a packing list. Like, make a list of essentials. That could be power bank, tricks, clothes, toothbrush, toothpaste, something you need, business cards, anything you need. Just make a list so then you don't end up forgetting something that could be extremely important. So always make a packing list, maybe like a week or two ahead. Last little thing before we move on to the extra stuff is always ask permission to film a trick. In any scenario, I mean, it could be at the Ruskin where somebody's showing you a trick that is unreleased, like they haven't released it yet, so you're filming them and they don't want to, and they don't even have the courage to tell you. So please always ask permission to film, or even at the dealer's hall that they're showing a trick to somebody and you just film them from a different angle. Well, the trick only works from one angle, so then you're ruining the trick for others, you're ruining the trick for him. So just ask him, ask the dealer or ask the person to show you the trick, and they will 99% chance they will always say yes. But always ask, because maybe there's a specific thing they need from the camera. They need the camera to be in front of them, sideways, they need to know where to film, where to do the trick. So always ask permission. If you're a YouTuber, bring a small tripod for stability during filming, because maybe there's a scene that you want to do while you show people what you bought, what you just bought, and you don't have where to put your phone, so you're going to have to ask somebody to hold the phone, and maybe it's awkward to you, so you're not even going to film the clip. So always bring a small tripod. And don't feel nervous or embarrassed filming throughout the convention, because in the convention there are so many magic content creators doing the same exact thing you are doing. If you're staying a couple of days before the convention starts, there is the Magic Podcast again at the House of Secrets after 2 years, I think. The last time they did it was 2 years ago, so if you have any free time, the 12th of February, the Magic Podcast is at the House of Secrets. And if you're staying a couple of days after the convention, go to the House of Secrets. I mean, they have a magic show every single day for a good bit. I don't have to do it every single day for the entire year, but after the convention there is a magic show every single day. So go and have a look, because the House of Secrets is an amazing place. The people that work there are amazingly nice, so always go and support them. Don't just visit the convention. Blackpool is an amazing place. Go visit the seaside, go visit the pier, go visit the tower, the arcade, Madame Tussauds, see life, the escape rooms, the shops. It's absolutely an amazing place. Second last thing is that I will be recording my biggest and most important video ever recorded in my YouTube history at the Blackpool Magic Convention. So, and I won't be saying what it is yet, so you're gonna have to wait. But if you are interested, if you see me, come and say hi, and then I'll even give you a little spoiler. Or if you want to be in the video itself, once I tell you the idea, just ask me if you can be in it. I will gladly push you in there. So don't be afraid to come up and say hi. Last and most important thing is have fun. I can't stress this enough. I mean, you're paying good money, and remember, this only happens once a year. Next week, I'm going to be publishing 4 different videos about the Blackpool Magic Convention 2025. So if you don't want to miss them, click the bell, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe, because you do not want to miss the videos that I'm going to be filming in Blackpool. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this helped. And if you're coming to the convention this year, comment down below. Anyways, my name is Matteo Lardini. Peace out.